Welcome to another shave here in the Soap Thing project. Today is Thanksgiving at the time this video is being released. So with Thanksgiving in mind, let's talk about aliens. More specifically, ancient aliens. You know, the ones that built the pyramids over in Egypt? Yeah, those aliens. It turns out that aliens like to wear red flannel shirts, which is the damnedest thing. I think that's kind of a weird fashion choice, but hey, what do I know? In all seriousness, though, we're going to talk about DentonMajik The Gre's in Flannel. So this is a scent dupe of Gray Flannel by Jeffrey Bean. This is a budget men's fragrance that was released in 1975, and it's kind of an iconic, inexpensive budget fragrance for men that I think smells quite good at this time of the year. Thanksgiving, Christmas, it's got those holiday vibes about it, in my personal opinion. This is, what the hell is this? It's a tallow base soap. This is made in my home state of Michigan. It's 2.5 ounces for about $10.99. I am a big advocate for these smaller tubs of soap because if you're a hobbyist, having space available for all this crap, it matters. So I will continue to buy products from DentonMajik if I think I'm going to enjoy the scent, just because I think it's important to support these smaller tubs. I think people need to get out of these 4, 4.5, 5, even 6 ounce tubs because the hobbyists who represent most of the purchases coming from these artisans are not using it all. So anyway, I'm getting off my soapbox. Got a matching aftershave for this thing. It's the Gre's in Flannel. Is this... It is... denatured alcohol. Yeah, so it is an alcohol-based aftershave. Great stuff. The razor is going to be the Merkur 33C 3-piece safety razor from Merkur. And I am going to use a feather stainless blade because I am a masochist and I have this bizarre urge to do things that don't go well for me. So we're going to do a feather blade. And the brush is going to be from Mojo Handcrafts. I'm not sure if you can see the M on the Mojo, but it kind of looks like there's a little bit of a blemish going on with that, where it didn't engrave into the brush quite perfectly, but that's okay. This is a cool brush. I really like using it. It's got a 24 millimeter Boss synthetic. I think this is a G5B from APShaveCo. Okay, let's do a shave. Right then, 2 days of growth on the face today. 2 days almost exactly. So let's take the DentonMajik Gre's in Flannel and smell it. Smell it, sniff on it, savor it. This one is a, whoo-wee. I'm going to give this one a gnarly 4 out of 5 on the sniffometer for scent strength. Okay, let's put it on the face. Now, there's a hair coming off of the G5B from APShaveCo. Now this knot is a scritchy, backboney sort of thing. It's, I have other brushes with this knot in it, and if I'm really trying to exfoliate, this is the brush I'm gonna use, because it does not splay willingly. All right. Hopefully everybody's having a great Thanksgiving, eating fantastic food and making memories with family. I need to put a blade in this thing. Wow. Epic fail. I thought I was on top of my shit, but not today, I guess. Okay. Take that feather blade and put it into the razor. And as long as you're going to be hanging out with family, you know, whip out the deck of cards or the dominoes or the board games or something and make lasting memories, because some of these people you don't see that often. And as you get older, you tend to value that stuff more. At least I do. Nice. Okay. Let's activate the iPhone cheat sheet and talk about the scent of this. So like I said before, it's a dupe of Gray Flannel by Jeffrey Bean. And there's a lot of notes in this. Let's talk about them. So we have galbanum, petitgrain, neroli, bergamot, lemon, violet, iris, geranium, mimosa, narcissus, sage, and rose, and oak moss, vetiver, cedar, tonka bean, and almond. So there's a lot going on here. I get a lot of petitgrain, galbanum, and lemon. And that is very interestingly juxtaposed with a very distinctive violet, iris, and sage note. It's herbaceous and floral. In a way that's less old school smelling than you might think. I was surprised for a 1970s fragrance how timeless it smells, if that makes any sense. And it's a very good interpretation of the fragrance. I'd say, if anything, the actual fragrance is woodier than this is, but not by much. It's definitely more cedar and oak moss heavy. This has like some oak moss and vetiver and cedar. I can pick all that up, but I'm getting a lot of floral vibes. Floral vibes and petitgrain is kind of the direction the soap goes in. It's not detracting from the scent. It's not becoming something different. But you can kind of smell the fragrance and then smell this and go, oh, okay, I see what happened here. So I guess I would say that the soap is more linear than the actual fragrance. Like, I smell the base notes a lot when I wear the actual fragrance. I smell oak moss and vetiver and cedar and sage, and then the floral notes start to come in. This one's the exact opposite. I pick up on if that doesn't start bleeding, I'm going to be amazed. I pick up on the woody notes, but it is kind of buried under more pronounced floral notes, for whatever that's worth. But it all shakes out to be, slightly citrusy, dark floral, and oak mossy and woody. Yeah, there it is. So, I was doing really good until I went tearing ass across there. So I would say that makes it a really good aroma for this time of the year. It's woody, it's herbaceous, it's old school smelling, but not off-puttingly so. I'm just gonna... It's one of those things where most of the rest of my face is fine, but just those couple spots that I always have to go over again. It's not worth doing a third pass, but whatever. All right, let's do a rinse. So yeah, I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. And hopefully that means you are spending time with family where you belong. It's particularly important because you now represent those of us that can't, because we're geographically separated from our family. So it's even more important for you to do it because we can't. Alright, I'll do something about this later. Let's do the DentonMajik Gre and Flannel aftershave. This actually has a really low scent push. I would say this is significantly lower scent strength than the soap. This is like a 2 out of 5. Yeah, I would say this is closer to the actual fragrance than the soap is. That would make sense. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to take this stuff and just freaking spray it all over the place. Yeah, good stuff. Now I'm going to stink for the rest of the day. Alright, so my final thoughts on DentonMajik The Gre in Flannel. Is this something I could recommend for a purchase? Well, I mean, if it's still available, this one's good. It is kind of following my principle of, if you insist, if you must do a scent dupe for a shaving soap scent, then try to do something that everybody else isn't doing. And this definitely fits that. I can't think of any other scent off the top of my head that's currently doing this particular dupe. So there's that. So you might consider having this just for no other reason than nobody else is doing this scent, as far as I know. But it's a good scent, good soap. There's nothing for me to complain about, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a thumbs up. No problem at all. Okay, that's it. That's the video for today. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Questions, comments, put them in the comment section of the video. Otherwise, until next time, this is Soap Thing telling you, shave like you mean it. Thanks for watching.